May not realize it, but to a degree you're already being managed by a set of principles.
Unfortunately, in many companies, these principles have not been discussed or agreed upon.
Values are very powerful. We act in accordance with our values.
We also react to the values others apply to us. Regardless of mottos and posters, our perception is based on what really happens around us every day.
Archaeologists know that the values of a culture are written in their everyday life. The physical records of how they lived, worked, and played tell us much of what they believed.
Archaeologists examine the buildings, the tools, even the toys people left behind. They speculate about the behavior that created these artifacts and reconstruct the values that formed them. What does your workplace look like to archaeologists a few eons from now? Here are some suggestions for conducting your own archaeological dig.
First, try to explore your workplace with fresh eyes.
Act as if you've never seen the place before. Look at office sizes, restrooms, elevators, even windows and doors. Take note of what's on the walls, personal information, posters, whatever. Make notes of what you see, or take pictures if possible.
Second, make an educated guess about the daily behaviors of the people who left those artifacts behind.
What typical activities would create those artifacts? What mindset do they suggest? Were the people highly social, technology-oriented, highly structured, informal, competitive, highly stressed, or relaxed?
Third, guess what core beliefs, values, or principles may have lain at the heart of their culture.
Print out several archaeological dig worksheets to organize your expedition. Start uncovering the kinds of organizational values that already guide your workplace.
In fact, we'd like you to try 2 expeditions. The first will explore your site as it is today.
As you explore, be sure to look for areas that are beginning to go through team transformations. Look for places where barriers are being taken down. Look for signs that employees are working together to share information and make decisions.
But also keep an eye out for subtle, virtual walls that still separate people. These might be bookcases, file cabinets, plants, carpets, or even directions that desks and work areas face.
When you return, discuss your findings with the team's other archaeologists. Seeing the world through their eyes will help sharpen your own perceptions.
Then try a second expedition, a totally visionary one.
Imagine what your worksite might look like in 5 or 10 years when it has completed the move to a management by principles commitment paradigm.
What changes will you find in the areas you just surveyed?
Values have a subtle but pervasive effect on everything an organization does. You can't dictate the values of the total organization, nor can you expect overnight change.
But you can help the team determine its own core values and live them every day by your actions.
You can enlist the help of others you believe in, such as members of more established teams or the executive who sponsored this training. Changes in values will always lead to changes in behavior.